For season 2 of No Spring Chicken with April Walterscheid, we have this really cool kiddie pool. I can't even see my hand. There it is. I filled it up with water a little bit. We got the peach tree. There's the dog I'm dog sitting. He is out here for it as well. He's my audience member. He's my producer. He's my director. He's my writer. He's not doing anything. This is No Spring Chicken with April Walterscheid season 2. Yay! Hi! We made it! Hey, welcome to season 2 of No Spring Chicken with April Walterscheid. I'm just filling up the kiddie pool for this episode. It's so hot in LA, I'm gonna jump in later. When we're done filming. It's like 100 degrees here. And I'm from Arizona, and this is hotter than Arizona right now. Okay, start the episode. Hey, welcome to season 2 of No Spring Chicken with April Walterscheid. We're here. I'm dog sitting in someone else's backyard. It's very nice. There's a peach tree. There's vegetables, but they're not growing right now. The peach tree is really nice because I can just walk up to a peach and then eat it off the vine like this. I had them in a bowl here, but it's from the tree behind the camera here. And the good thing about this peach tree is that they're not just any old peaches that I grew up with in Mesa, Arizona. We had a peach tree as well. They're white peaches. Probably sounds racist, but I'm really into white peaches. I don't know why. Damn, that is good. This is in the fridge, so it's super cold. But every day, I have definitely been walking up to that tree, avoiding the rotting ones, and eating them right off the tree. It's probably weird to eat on camera. We got 2 cameras going. Hello, camera 1, camera 2. I'm trying something different. I want to change up season 2. I went onto AI to get a new background for the podcast, take my existing background of me doing this and having the No Spring Chicken logo in the background. I tried to have AI do a poster, and they did a really good one, but I just haven't gotten it printed yet. And, well, I have to admit something to you guys. This is the avoidance episode. That's the theme of the episode. It's summer, it's hot, and it's the avoidance episode. We all want to avoid the heat, right? But I'm out in it. I don't know why. I just think it's a beautiful background. It's better than being inside. This is gorgeous, but just so you know, I'm dying for you. This is only going to be 30 minutes, so please hang in there with me. I hope you're in AC right now. I hope you're in air conditioning, or you're in Antarctica, because this is just. I'm from Arizona, and I'm in LA, and this is just too much. This is too much. What the heck is happening? It usually gets hot in LA. I want to say September. Why is it now? What's happening? But so this is the avoidance episode because I have a weird roommate situation. You heard some of it in season 1. It's gotten worse. I don't want to put energy into it by talking about it. And I want to keep myself safe. So I'm not going to talk about it. If you look at my notes for the podcast for season 1 a few weeks ago, I did want to talk about it. I really did want to talk about it. But my manager said it's probably best that I don't. And then I thought, well, yeah, I don't want to give attention to the person causing the issue. So they're just going to cause more issues. They're going to cause issues anyway, but I don't want to give them attention. I don't want that, when you complain about stuff, what's that feeling in your body you get? You get you probably feel kind of powerful, but then you just feel kind of negative. I don't want that negative stuff in my body. So yeah, if I even start going into it, you're gonna hear me say avoid, 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 like an alert on Star Trek or something, avoid, avoid, because it has been ravaging me. So, anyways, this is a summer episode. I did make a matcha. I hope you guys have a boba tea or matcha. That's what we do here at No Spring Chicken. Ooh, there's a hair on here. Oh, I think it's my hair. We have boba teas, matchas, whatever you want to drink, whatever your drink is. If you're Drunk right now? I don't want you. Get out of here. We don't want drunk people. This is a this is a morning podcast. What are you doing? So, what's new with me? I feel like we're really good friends right now. I feel like you're all here with me. It's nice because I don't have friends. So, what's been new with me? I'm taking Groundlings Basic again because the first time I took it, I had a crush on the teacher. Tim. Yeah, I had a crush on him. I didn't have a crush on him at first. It was just like a few weeks in. It was like by class 4 I started having a crush on him, and that's when that class went downhill for me. I don't know if I would have passed anyway, but I did not pass that class. I've been doing improv since 2004, and this was a class in 2023, and I've taken like so many different improv classes since 2004. But yeah, I did not pass Groundlings Basic because it's hard, guys. They make up their own games. They make up their own weird games. And I had a crush on Tim, so it was. I feel like I'm talking like my grandma from Minnesota right now. Oh, it's really hard. It's so don't you know? It was a hard class. Yeah, yeah. It's a it's not a good time. It's not a good time. No. I think this is my podcast voice. I just go into like Michigan, Minnesota of some type. The class was very gaslighty, and I thought it was just a money grab. But now with this roommate avoid April, avoid, stop, April, stop, avoid. Okay, this class, like taking basic at Groundlings a second time, seems a lot easier. It's like a vacation from my life. So I go to Groundlings now, and I'm like, I don't care if it's a money grab. I don't care if they make you repeat classes and they just want your money. I need to get away from avoid April. My roommates, avoid. Okay. I need to get away from my life and have some fun, even though the games are so hard. They're kind of not fun. But I'm enjoying it. I've just, I saw an interview with Will Ferrell where he said, you should just fail at everything. And that's the mindset that I am implementing into my life right now. Just fail because you're going to look silly and you're going to fail into success. So, yeah. I missed the old April in 2015 when she didn't care about failing or whatever. So, she didn't care about looking silly. I want that person again. I was 30 back then. I'm 40 now, but I want that person again. I didn't care like what faces she made. I almost didn't do my hair today. I brushed it. I did brush it, but I don't know if you can tell. I almost did not. I almost was going to do my. I should have done this podcast with wet hair. It'd be nice for the weather. That would have been nice. Yeah, groundlings. Gosh, I really wish I had taken it sooner. I can't. You can't go back. You can't go back. I know. You can't go back on. Like I wish I had taken groundlings in 2004 instead of Mesa Art Center Improv. But that's where I lived at the time. Mesa. What could you do? You didn't know what I didn't. I was 19. I didn't know there's a whole world out there. I didn't know. And by whole world, I mean LA. I didn't know LA was out there somewhere, and that there was. I'm kind of glad I took improv in Phoenix, the Phoenix, Arizona, Mesa, Arizona, Scottsdale, Arizona area because I had quite a fun time here in LA. It seems like maybe it's just me, but it seems like a lot of people are super serious, or that's just how I'm looking at them. Everyone seems really basic out here. And I know that because I'm turning into a very basic person who doesn't have particular likes anymore or particular hobbies anymore. Like I used to. I used to have like really niche hobbies like making polka dot bows with skulls on them and playing piano, but a specific type of piano. Indie Texas piano. Indie Texas rock band piano that sounds like Harry Potter. It was very specific, but out here it's weird. In LA, you have to get specific about what you're visualizing for commercials and acting, but other than that, it's like the most normal you can be, the better. I think for stand-up comedy, you can be weird, but yeah, they kind of like it when you're just basic ass bitch out here. Yeah. Yep. Yep. It's gonna be fun to like edit these two together. Find some good moments. Find some good moments to edit. Well, I thought about talking about old jobs I've had. That oh, I've had some. I want to talk about jobs I've had for some reason. They all have to do with money. Like I worked at a credit union, money. Worked at As You Wish. You can wish for money. That's a pottery painting place in Arizona. I worked at PayPal, which is money. I worked at an annuities place in Long Beach. That's money. And then I worked at GNC, which they made money, but not that much. It was a very small store. That's the only place that hasn't really dealt with money. I dog sit. And a lot of the dogs I dog sit rob banks. So that also has to do with money. I'm looking at one of the dogs I'm dog sitting right now. He's also, again, my director, producer, writer of this podcast. He's doing sound right now, but he's also not doing anything. He's just monitoring the sound. Thank you, bud. Thank you, Shadow. Yeah, that was just interesting. I have notes. Do you see my laptop? You see your laptop here? Yeah, got notes. I've actually changed the structure of this podcast. I forgot to mention that at the beginning. There's a structure to it. It's only going to be 30 minutes long now. And we have the section in the beginning, like the intro. I didn't even say why I have this podcast. It's because of my manager, Tony. Forgot to mention that. But we have like a thing at the beginning where it's just like me talking about my life. And then we're going to go into, I'm going to say a joke that I don't say on stage. Like, I'm going to say one joke I found in my notes that I don't perform on stage. And you can tell me in the comments if I should perform it. We'll do that at the end. I have asking for viewer questions too. Taking viewer questions. You're welcome to ask a question for the next podcast in the comments. I'm just going to answer one. I might do an impression of someone that I know or that I've seen lately for Groundlings, just to practice committing for Groundlings characters. Oh, I've been doing stand up, by the way, like so much. Very few open mics. I did hit up the Hollywood Improv open mic for funsies just to like feel like social because I want to get booked on more shows. So I stopped going to open mics and I thought that would get me more shows. And I kind of thought, okay, I think my life might slow down because I'm not doing open mics. I'm just doing shows so that me performing might slow down. I might need to like perform at home more, which I do. Actually, I really don't. But sometimes I perform more at home in front of the dog that I'm dog sitting. But yeah, I have been doing less open mics. So like open mics were an excuse to be social for me. It was just for like oxytocin or something so that I would feel more social is why I was doing that. And it's really easy for me to just do open mics and not do this stuff, not do the podcast, not post reels on YouTube, which please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm trying to monetize it. I'm not trying to. I'm going to. I've actually stopped manifesting, but I just want to sound confident. So I am monetizing my YouTube with your help, with your subscription today. I am monetizing my YouTube. Do you see that I'm almost at 200 followers? Only 800 more to go, and I can start making money. Subscribe today. Very promising. It's a very promising, what's that thing when you like, proposition. It's a very promising proposition. But yeah, the open mics were an excuse for me just to not do anything else. Like not even. I would say my set was improving on the murderer jokes for sure when I was doing more open mics. But anyways, I've been performing at the most coveted comedy club in LA every week, except this past week. The Comedy Chateau, guys. I am making it. I'm making it. I know. I know. Yeah, that's the best comedy club in LA. I know. I know. Just making sure my microphone's working still. I charged it. Yeah, it's like the comedy store of North Hollywood, so I gotta take a sip of matcha. Hold on. I actually did not respect that place. But since performing there, I do like Felix is pretty cool. I've heard Felix get trashed, but I think it's because he's not afraid to look stupid, so I admire that. It is a lot of bringer shows, and I think I exhausted my fan base because I've never done bringer shows. They're like I've been doing stand up comedy 10 years. I've avoided all bringer shows, but this is the first one I've done week after week, and I've gotten people to go. My friend Jose, who I've done sketches with on my YouTube over the past 10 years. He went to a show. He's been to my shows before, but he came to support the bringer show aspect of the Comedy Chateau. For the last show a couple weeks ago, 9 people said they were going to go. They like got free tickets online, and I think only one showed up. And Comedy Chateau was like, wait a minute, what's happening? We're going to give you a break, April, because we think we need to give your fan base a break so that they want to come back. Maybe tell us your avails in early September. So that's where I'm at. That's why I'm not at the comedy show right now. Comedy Chateau right now. I think for Comedy Chateau, I need to bring at least 3 to 5 people, or 3 to 5 people need to actually go for them not to be suspicious that people aren't going. I almost thought about reserving tickets myself just to meet the 5 and putting them under someone else's name, but I only did that once. I did that with one person 4 shows ago, so I haven't been doing that. Yeah, I guess that's just the process. Enjoy the process. Enjoy the process of stand up comedy. It just happens. But I am on a show. I'll talk about it at the end. I'm on a show on August 12th that is in Whittier, so we'll talk about that. Oh, here's like a miracle thing. This makes me really happy. I hope it makes you really happy. When I was first dog sitting in 2022, well, not first time, sorry. When I was first dog sitting on Rover in 2022, I had been dog sitting off and on like maybe once or twice a year since 2018 for private clients. But anyways, and Rover in 2022, I finally got clients because I realized they turned off my accepting new clients button. I turned that on. It had been off for 4 years. I just never got clients on there. But one of the first times I was dog walking for a Jewish lady, I had some sort of like lavender pants and my phone, which is this one. This is my old phone. This is my new phone. If the quality is low on this one, I apologize. It's an iPhone 7. This is an iPhone 12. My phone, this one, fell out of my pants onto the road on Pico Boulevard and Sherborne, or Bedford. It's probably Bedford actually. And I went like 2 blocks north without my phone. And at some point, I realized my phone was missing. And I need for Rick Rover to work, you need your phone. So to do the walks, to take photos, to prove that you exist, that you did the job, you need your phone. So drop my phone. So my phone's missing, and I just started immediately going back down the block south and just backtracking, like, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Looking on the sidewalk. I get to Pico Boulevard at the light, and my phone is in the middle of the road. Not the middle, but I would say the middle westbound lane. The middle. The middle of, there's like two lanes going westbound. It's in the middle of one of the lanes. It's just sitting right in the middle, face down. Cars are driving over it. But a nay, nay, nay. Is it smashed? No, it is not smashed. The way my phone was situated on this road was that it was perfectly in between the tires, the two tires of the car. So it's like right like where the engine is. So every car that went over it was driving over it perfectly because the phone just happened to fall down in the middle of the lane where no car would actually drive over it with their tire. If that's not God at work, guys, if that's not God, proof of God's existence, I don't know what is. Praise be Jesus Christ, our Savior. Sorry, I'm not religious. Did I fool you? I'm really practicing for groundlings. I need to commit. So, did you think I was religious? I grew up Catholic, but I'm atheist now. Did I get you? Okay. I'm going to pass basic, bitch. I'm going to pass basic. But yeah, when the light turned green, I just like, obviously walked out into the road right past it and down the block with the dog. And I'm like, hey, let's see how long that phone lasts on the road. We'll come back and get it later. No, I picked it up and put it in my pocket. I didn't want to be walking a dog for an hour when they only paid me for 30 minutes. That would be crazy. As crazy as the situation back at my avoid. Okay. Avoid April. You can do it. You can do it. Let me know in the comments. Is there something you're avoiding in your life right now by watching this podcast? I want to hear it. Is there something you're avoiding? Like work. Obviously work. Who wants to work? I'm doing this so they don't have to work. This podcast is work so that I don't have to work. I'm dog sitting. I'm lying to you guys. I am working. I am still. Dog sitting is weird because you do work for 24 hours for like 10 days straight. Did you know that? Think about that as I sip my matcha. I hope a bird didn't poop in this because this was outside for a few minutes before I had everything set up. There's chunks in there. I think it's coconut milk, though. I think we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. I would talk about health stuff with you guys because I am 40, and I think that's the prime age to start talking about health stuff. Like, oh, my kidneys are functioning at 67%. Mine are. No joke. Something's going on with my kidneys. I am healthy as hell, but something's going on. I think I took Prilosec in 2023 for heartburn because a doctor prescribed that for me for GERD and esophagitis or esophagitis, whatever, depending on how you pronounce it. I took Prilosec for like a week and I'm pretty sure it messed up my kidneys, but not enough to sue them, unfortunately. I need to have taken it for a year straight to get $42,000 a year from them. Isn't that sad? I need to almost die and be on dialysis to benefit from the Prilosec settlement. That's crazy. I should have taken it longer. Why did I throw it away? I could be dying right now, but I'd have like so much money. Yeah, I don't want to talk about health stuff, but maybe I should just like slip it in there. If anyone else has kidney issues, I'm learning like you shouldn't have certain minerals in your diet. I'm really confused on if I should have these or not. Potassium, calcium, phosphorus, sodium, animal protein. Too much of those things, just like again, like I said, too much of those things cause issues. I'm vegan, so apparently there's phosphorus in vegan protein, but not enough to mess you up. There's something else it binds with in that protein that makes it not affect your kidneys. Yeah, so watch out for bananas, potassium. All all like really good food. It's like you can't have it because your kidneys don't like it. Canned sweet potatoes, bananas, avocados, oranges. If you hate those foods already, you haven't made. It seems like for your kidneys, you need to eat like you're trying to be diabetic for your kidneys to be happy. But then the outside of your body is going to be stressed looking and nasty. You're going to look unhealthy probably. Maybe to some people I do look unhealthy right now. That's your prerogative. What else is going on with me? I have borderline high cholesterol. Not high, like low cholesterol, but it's starting to get into the lower levels of starting to get high. Like it's 100 is high. I think about like a 102. So I'm taking B vitamins for that. I'm not even working out. I'm just like making sure I'm living a sedentary lifestyle, not working out at all. Making sure to eat McDonald's every day, even though I'm vegan. Making sure to lick car grease off of a carport when I see it. I really just want to rack up that cholesterol. I'm already starting to get high cholesterol. Let's go full blast on this. Let's go Mach 3 on this. Doctor, you think 102 is high? Next time I see you after a blood test, I'm going to be at 205. Try me. I can make my cholesterol higher and my triglycerides higher. You think I can't do it, Doc? Prove you wrong. I'll be vegan and I'll do it. I'll make it happen. No, I'm not going to do that. But that's a great character for groundlings, right? I really do have borderline high cholesterol, though. It might be time for a joke that I want to talk about old summer vacations. Maybe that can be the next episode. Okay. I almost have this planned out. I try to plan out my episodes, but also have room for improv and all that stuff. And practicing for groundlings, committing to something. Yeah, maybe I can talk about maybe every episode I talk about a summer vacation. I didn't go on much, so this is only going to last 2 or 3 episodes. Because I've decided every episode for this season is going to be summer and probably outside. So I hope you enjoy that. Almost every episode is going to be outside for this season. Just so you know that it was summer when she did this season. Season 2 was summer, obviously. Look at her. She's sweating. Yeah, maybe I'll just talk about one of my vacations. I went to Seattle in 2000 with my family. And I think my dad is a very confident but fearful guy, aka narcissist. And we didn't do the Seattle things you should do. Like, we didn't go up into the Space Needle. We didn't even do that. We stared at it. We were like at the bottom of it. He pointed it out, but he said we couldn't go up there that day. I don't know why, because we went to the guitar museum. There's some sort of music museum that eventually Phoenix has one too. That was pretty cool. The music instrument museum, some sort of music instrument multi-level museum. It was really fun. We went whale watching in Friday Harbor at the San Juan Islands. No, not the Caribbean. Seattle. Seattle has a San Juan Islands. It's so misleading. But if you're in Canada, San Juan Islands probably sound like the Caribbean. If you're in the Arctic, San Juan Islands sound like Mexico. It's like, let's go down there. It's warmer. My dad, I really wanted to go to British Columbia, to the Victoria Island. There's like a lot of flowers. My parents had gone there. They talked about us going there. But we went to the San Juan Islands. Friday Harbor was fun. We took the Victoria Clipper out to the San Juan Islands, which obviously goes to Victoria if you take it further. But yeah, that was fun. But on the way back, my dad said, "Oh, you know what? We could have taken you to British Columbia, Victoria. I just didn't want to." I just want you to think, when you're 40, like you're 15 now, but when you're 40, I want you just to regret not going to Victoria with us. Even though we said we weren't going to take you. Even though we said we were going to take you, we decided not to. Then on the way back, we said, oh, we could have. Just want you to regret your life. That's my dad for you. Great guy. I still think about how I could have gone international at 15. I've still never left this country, and I'm 40 years old, and I have a passport expiring in 2027. Almost got to do a commercial, by the way. I had a callback for a commercial that would have filmed in the United Kingdom, and I thought, oh my gosh, I have a passport. Yes, I get to use it. But I did the callback on Zoom, and I think I did 1 or 2 takes, and they were like, all right, we've seen enough. Thank you. And I thought, no, April, you did good. That's just because they've seen enough. They like you. Okay, they like you. Don't worry. They like you. They said at the beginning of your callback that they really liked your self-tape. They really liked it. So it's okay. They liked it. They like you. Maybe they're going to cast you. It's just because they dismissed you doesn't mean they're not going to cast you. Well, guess what, guys? They didn't cast me. If anyone's dismissive of you during an audition, most likely not going to cast you, but sometimes they do. Like one time during an audition, someone in Arizona, like an in-person, someone said, okay, have a nice life. And I thought, oh man, I bombed that audition. And they cast me. So it's possible. I really just wanted to say that to give some actor who's watching this hope. If you're an actor watching this and you don't know why, maybe because you saw that I booked a bubbly commercial and you saw me explain absolutely nothing except for in the description part, and you saw the commercial and then you saw my self-tape and then it led you to this episode. Praise be. I'm glad you're here. Please subscribe. Don't waste any time. Subscribe. Well, we're getting to the end of the podcast. I run a tight ship, guys. It's hot. I want to get inside. Let's go over a joke that I don't perform in public. And just a preface, I did date a Hispanic Canadian man. I would say boy because he cheated on me. In the mid early 2000s. So that's the whole background of this joke. All right. So I'm a white lady, but that's the whole background of this joke. The joke is called Mexican Chickens. My ex-boyfriend was Mexican and his grandma was obsessed with chickens. My ex-boyfriend was obsessed with chickens too. He cheated on me, but was too chicken to break up with me first. Should I do that one in public? Let me know. Tell me in the comments. Should I do that one in public? And because it's all true. His grandma was obsessed with chickens. I think she passed away, so rest in peace. Mamo was her name. Not her name, but that's what she was called. She loved rummy. I know that. She had a lot of chickens. She had a den with a TV where my boyfriend and I would watch like SNL and stuff. All just so many chickens. So many chickens. What's with the chickens? I mean, at least she's not a basic ass bitch like me. She knows what she likes. She has a hobby. It's chickens. I need to remember what I like. I like matcha, but that's like everybody likes matcha. That's so sad. I'm turning into a Taylor Swift fan. Just pumpkin spice lattes. I don't even like pumpkin spice lattes, but I'm starting to. Oh no, what's happening? LA is ruining me. Okay, so we have a viewer question. It is, do you believe in an afterlife? I got to think about this one. No. I do wish this question was not a yes or no question. This is it's the end of the podcast. I want to keep it at 30 minutes, around 30 minutes. It's a yes or no question. It's an easy out for me. I just say no and I'm out of it. But do send in your questions. I would love a question where I need to answer it. This question was asked by the way, Instagram user and guy who went to my comedy show at the Comedy Chateau a few weeks ago at marlow.mp3. Give him a follow. Give him a follow. At marlow.mp3. Do ask me a question in the comments for the next episode. You can ask me on Instagram at April O'Neil. You can ask me here in the comments below. I would love a question that takes more effort on my part besides yes or no. You can ask a yes or no question because they're fun, but I would love to give a longer answer. And I'm out of time to give a longer answer here. Oh, one more thing. I have a comedy show coming up in Whittier, California at the Vandalist in Uptown Whittier. Never thought I'd say that in my life. Uptown Whittier. I go there to get Whittier. Whittier doesn't seem like it has an uptown, but I'm very shocked. I can't wait to see it. It's at the Vandalist. It's August 12th, 7:30 p.m. Tickets are on aprilwalterscheid.com. The tickets are cheaper pre-sale. At the door, they're going to be more money. It's going to be a great time. One of my favorite people is on there. Like, there's some, I like Handren Seavey's on there. And really fun comics are on there. Billy Myers is on there. He was on one of my comedy shows. Billy Myers the third. Sorry. Billy Myers the third. He was on my birthday show last year, and I've known him a couple years. Who else? I don't have the poster up right now. Let me see. Let's give a shout out to more people. Hi-Fi Protege is putting the show on. Very professional. Oh, I love Timothy Paul McCrary. He's my friend. He's on the show. Jessica Alanis is on there. Drea Myers is on there. Drea Myers writes great stuff. I've never been on a show with her, and I think she needs to be on more shows. So, yeah, I hope if you're in the California, LA, Inland Empire area, I think Whittier's Inland Empire. I hope so. I hope that you check it out. And remember to subscribe to this podcast. And I really hope you like the summer theme. I'm gonna keep doing it. We're gonna keep doing it. There's no one else but me and my manager, so I'm gonna keep doing it. The next episode, I'll probably be in Woodland Hills, dog sitting, and another backyard to avoid what's going on at my. Okay, avoid talking about your roommate situation. April, avoid Mayday. Okay. All right. Thank you for watching, guys. Hope you have a great week and see you again soon. Bye-bye. I am in white peach heaven right now. Oh my gosh. Please buy some fruit. It's so good. I have borderline high cholesterol, but so obviously this isn't helping, but still sick on clothes.